Alright, haven't made a video in forever. This isn't really much of a video. This is just me showing off something that I made up. So Eddienput is a program that it's a virtual controller that people use to do dummy recordings on sort of fancy stuff for fighting games. Because PM doesn't really have much of a recording function, so to speak, I wanted to use this instead, and turns out it works. And I'll try to show it off here. So this is what the program looks like, and what you do is you can input any recording file and chuck it into here, and it can do all sorts of fancy stuff for you. But one of the key things you can do with it is mix-ups. So I might try to show this here. Let's hope I don't mess it up. Okay, cool. So I've got Marth here as the player 2, doing AC Nair. Hopefully it'll work. If I just check it, yeah, it should work. He will try to do an AC Nair and then either do a down tilt or a dash back, and it'll try to be like as perfect as possible. You can program all this stuff, by the way, but you can also program it to do a mix-up like this. So the beep boop is the stuff coming from the program. The state not found is just because my play button is F3. It's kind of annoying. And hopefully this time he'll do a dash back. There you go. See, I read the CPU perfectly. So you can use this to do a whole lot of basic dummy recording. It's not amazing. This uses the overlay, or the inputs from the keyboard for Dolphin. So a lot of your you only have one modifier, so you don't have a mod X and a mod Y, so you can't do a bunch of fancy stuff like that. But it is serviceable enough for very, very basic things like this. So that you can practice certain drills and get good at cool stuff. I have an example. So if you look at my GitHub that I'll link in the description, there'll be this recording will be there as an example for you to see how to record the different functions. A lot of it is like the A, B, X, Y, and Z buttons are there. There's a start button, but you don't need it for anything. Hopefully you have control stick up, down, left, right, and a mod that only goes a certain distance. You can use it to do tilts and stuff. You have C stick up, left, right, and down. And I don't think I put in D-pad because you don't really need D-pad a lot of the times. I can put it in if people want. It's not that hard to put in. But I didn't really use it very often, so I'm not going to put it in right now. But yeah, the dummy recording stuff you have to write by hand, which is a bit annoying. So it looks a little bit like this. I'll let you guys figure it out when you get it. The computer's freaking out, but I'll leave it to you guys to say it. But a lot of the times it's like, you can't really say it to do an F tilt. You have to do like a mod, control stick mod plus control stick left plus A, and then it'll do an F tilt or something. So it's not perfect. I might add in some macros later, but this is a very, very basic thing that people can use to start off with. Everything will be linked in the description. There'll be like a GitHub that has it. The Dolphin input profile that you will need for this, and the config you will need for the Eddienput, and a link to the Eddienput GitHub repository, and the two dummy recordings I had. You will see them in the GitHub in the description. Thank you and goodbye.